time going? Let's say the 23rd. Yeah, 38. Just putting them on to the clock, baby. The Marvin hagler, baby. Yeah, shit. You know how it go, man. That's what it is, man. Going around, hit it through the ring, baby. Coordinate. Shit. That's how it is. Generalship. Like Souljah shit. I gotta make Quan Chef saying right. In order to be a motherfucking general, you still gotta be a Souljah. But we know Marvin Hagler was really that. You know, regardless of whatever damn corner of the ring and coming out, you know how he's coming, man. You know, doing his motherfucking shit. Regardless how to turn the situation, he turned it around or he work it through the later rounds, all that, man, and just make it happen. He's like, weapon shit. Goddamn, regardless of the fucking gasping the motherfucking crowd will do. And with God, even Leonard, that was a wild motherfucking battle. All that, So just kind of keeping it on Souljah shit, man. Working that boot up like that, no limit used to say, man, and doing that rowdy shit like that, man. And we're gonna do a spike. We'll go ahead with this joint. Do it like this. Rock something. It's not quite WWF, but fuck it. Hey, still something that we're gonna say about it. Just to have a little bit, man. But just again, I think he had a little that saying that chef aspect, you know, uh, generally still got to be sober because it's always that, no matter if time, whoever, so we just keeping that shit real and we go on because we got our shit and we really gonna take a look to it, a couple joints, man, real quick, just something real quick before we pour out a little something, man. You know, I just heard of this song last night. I think we on it. I just think certain shit with what we talking about kind of still put it in view. Like it don't matter if I'm being and been doing this shit. I mean, you can't fuck with everybody. Like I once heard a nigga, hey, you can't fuck with everybody. Shit. Motherfucker, I don't know one said this. Nigga from Tampa, but anyway, but still, yeah, but you can't really just fuck with everybody. But just people say that shit. But but when looking at it, man, the thing about it is, even though Ronaldinho, you see this shit right here, I like this aspect how they going at it. And I said, I feel like if you take an in depth, or if you take a city like Texas, and you have a way of, not city as Texas, but whatever city, in this case is Houston. So Houston, Texas, you take the shit they done did and how many errors they done always kind of had to still hit the, little Souljah shit, regardless of how popping they had it in 2G. 1990s, they had some underground shit, but it wasn't like really on hit through the way they would do it in the 2G. Now you see they still do. Sometimes they look at it as like they weren't working with some of the city shit, but sometimes they was. So it's always that little aspect right there. I think that we see in this joint right here, I think always made some shit work. Cause they did work with certain new people and certain people they didn't work with, just dependent. But things to be looked at for, they just seemingly keeping it to certain shit. But I feel like this joint here, we on that show. I think Texas, some of these older motherfuckers still, they do a little bit more. That's what I'm saying. And I think that's showing that regardless of what, even if you fuck with some of the new artists or whoever, they still keeping that flow. Kiki on that shit and Bumpy. And I think that's just what it is. I think that was Hagler. When he seen it, might have been eroded. He always still worked back to shit he had. Doesn't matter if it was the new challenge for the belt or whatever. That's real. We gonna hit that shit. That's what it is. That Monoleo shit smooth, man. So when you got to just pay over, then you see keep yourself and shit, all that, and you see and you know a way through keeping the underground shit going, flowing. It's constant. I mean, it's always from one round to the next, and it's daily shit. This is past the boxing ring, but still to fail, and to just be snailed in a bit. You still moving, you still crawling, you still up, you still soldier, you still ground shit. It's like that, man. Fuck it, you're up, motherfucker. It's like that. Boom, it's still going. It's the hagler shit. I think you always kind of still always try to keep that motherfucker going. You doing that, it's like a funky motherfucker. Doing that, man. Just hey, it's like just the most with this shit. That's how we still going with this shit. Sometimes you gotta do the most with this shit, but even so, man, emotions and the motherfucker, it don't matter. All the queen, all that shit, the funk get down, baby, and it's doing that, man. Shit, grand, just grab this shit, man. It's by the move of some say life, some say real life, whatever. Grab that shit, horns, whatever you grab. I don't know, shit, grab whatever we grabbing, group. We grabbing sequence, and we finna escape. That's the funk. We're gonna do that real quick. Powerhouse, do that with the pineapple, all that. So no, you ain't snuck shit. I mean, this ain't no snuck shit. This is straight up hagler, the face to face, boom, like that, man. That's so we gonna get this shit on. No, gotta be ready for what else? Watch for shit, bullshit, all that. Whatever shit. There's always so much shit happening, man. So they gotta be on it all as much as possible. Uh, we're gonna let this bump a bit. This ain't obviously no official shit. We just looking at a couple of little highlight shit, man. Get into it, man. We're gonna do it like that. Bounce up in this bitch. Let's get it. Yeah. I didn't really like a whole bunch of the Monolito shit, but you know what, man? Even so, I only heard a couple of songs, but I did like this one, man. I like the whole era. I think the era shit is like if you keep adding shit like that and make like the versus little situation we talking about, people the new shit and people what the people were saying. So when you take that massive versus and have the rap shit going on in it within it, just around all those shit, that really reality rap. It's nice. I'm just saying it could be done for any era, but I'm just saying that it's dope to have this. Of course, it's still gonna have still have of course the old throwback songs and shit they doing, like limited versions, all that. Usually the Tyree shit, Tank, yeah, man. But I think sometimes I'm just saying I think a little extra shit would be that peep that shit when the dude saying that shit. Sometimes they right, but you got the people saying that shit in terms of reality, and then about the rap lyrics. These days, and they saying it about them days back then. They were doing that. I think that just added a little soul. Like you had your sources, or besides the sources, but you have the whole mix of the situation, out in reality, like past the song made in the studio. With some shit, man. Just so I think that'll be a different. There'll be some added shit like that type of verses in a way, man. You got what people saying all that. Let's see how them letters really hit up and shit and do it like that, man. No reality, something of that, like outside, outside the main joint, the main song joint, outside of it. So I think underground shit, cypher shit, they was always like psychodrama. That's not really your commercial version shit, but psychodrama. That was some wild shit because look at all the shit, shy shit they was doing in the city, how the cypher, they used to really kind of meet up on like Philly, Cody shit. Look how they used to, the ciphers used to meet up on, not just the block, the mall, it would be various places in the city. The gallery, that's Philly shit. It'd be various places they would meet up with just about, but they was coming off. with the whole, block cycle shit at the time. So look at how that would go. That used to be your little verse. That the cycle used to have it like that. It wasn't all just battle. It was kind of, they were just a bunch of kids. That's how it was reality rap when you look at what was happening with this whole lyrics from the politicians, what they saying, then the people, what they saying, then the news panel, what they saying. You got all this going into this whole lyric point and shit. That's kind of making people, the rapper shit, go at each other. But not necessarily at each other, but just it's kind of making the lyrics like they're in a battle versus how society see the shit. So I just think that it's not just some philosophical shit, but it's still reality. But I'm just saying, some people feel some way about some UGK or pimps and shit, but and they'll try to make it fit the standard, shit like that, and they don't. So people already going there. Rap shit. So we're just saying, what if we really put the people's period all the way to that really fuck with it too, and they really go at some shit. They work the lyric shit back. Because a lot of people still be trying to down the lyrics and shit. Like they going to lyrics. Okay, so if some shit back to that, fine, whatever, fine, a nigga, fine, just right back. Instead of they just trying to shit on it and then leave it like that, whatever. Like, real, verses. We was going up for the shit. A little past the date. But just up for, for some shit. Gonna do. Let this work, do his work right here. Just gonna jam a little bit. I'm like, okay, I'm on that. Bitch ran up on me with a motherfucking Southside save. These bitches talking around with this shit. This hoe ran up on me at Family Dollar, y'all. The bitch hit me in my lip so fucking fast, I ain't even get to lick my shit. I ain't even get to feel if it was swelling up or not. The bitch, I'm like, okay, I'm on that too. So we can, you know what I'm saying? We on that. Yeah, bitch, we on that. You know you don't want that. We lay bitches out in the streets. Yeah, ho, we like that. Pussy, ho, don't fight back. We will lay you down like a sheet. I ain't messy, but I heard from a friend of a friend that you got your ass beat from here to dead end. Yeah, ho, we like that. Pussy, ho, don't fight back. Stomp down, never been sweet. Hey, okay, I'm through. I'm the one that got these bitches putting blush on their nose and wearing pink on their clothes. They know I'm throwing the bows. Friendship on the toes and it's bottom of rose. I'm that bitch and it shows that I'm that. That's a fact. None of these bitches want to get out. Bitch, talk to the chat, cause I'm not picking up what you putting down. Bitch, I heard the word around town. Them hoes said you wasn't on shit. Bitch, we laughed that you use a clown. Why hoes wanna pick with just me? Maybe cause I'm getting money and I'm pretty. Bitch, you got the wrong idea. Pussy hoe, just wait and you'll see. Yeah, bitch, we on that. You know you don't want that. We lay bitches out in the streets. Yeah, ho, we like that. Pussy hoe, don't fight back. We will lay you down like a sheet. I ain't messy, but I heard from a friend of a friend that you got your ass beat from here to dead end. Yeah, ho, we like that. Pussy hoe, don't fight back. Stomp down, never been sweet.
Come off the shoulders when it's time to punch. Trust me, homie, this ain't what you want. I'm Texas made, never been a punk. Wrong move might leave you slump. Better tuck your tail, need a ratchet tone. Gotta check yourself, I'ma knock you down. Got one time to come, act it wrong, and I'ma mop your ass. Here the acres home, I'll lay you down like goose feathers with a 4-piece piece like it came from French's. Kill the tension, please don't tempt me. I'll pop your teeth, now you eat mentions. Simply put, better keep it cool. Turn around and take another route. If you ever try to play me out like Kid Austin, I'ma lay you out for real.
Yeah, bitch, we on that. You know you don't want that. We lay bitches out in the streets. Yeah, ho, we like that. Pussy, ho, don't fight back. We will lay you down like a sheet. I ain't messy, but I heard from a friend of a friend that you got your ass beat from here to dead end. Yeah, ho, we like that. Pussy, ho, don't fight back. Stomp down, never been sweet.
I tell them, hey, I said, really, you hoes done. Cause really, them bitches sweet, and I promise they on the run. These haters, they love to sit back. They love to chit chat. Pull up on their ass, shut them down, get a lick back. Bitches know she on that. They don't want that. Fuck around and lay you hoes down. That's a smooth fact. Stomp down, Southside, Leo don't play. If your ass can't fight, then stay your ass out of way. Say, man, I put this on my mama. You drama, shut it down. I'm the triple OG, you gon' find out if you fuck around. I done whooped niggas that ran around with your granddaddy and your daddy too. And when I put these hands up on your ass, they gon' be mad at you. My reputation solid, still trying to see what you about. So when the YN get to try in, ain't no line, we move them out. I'ma step on toes and I grease your ones. We can fight, we don't need no guns. You gon' eat the words, hold and keep your tongue. Speaking around in these streets on bun. Yeah, bitch, we own that. You know you don't want that. We lay bitches out in the streets. Yeah, ho, we like that. Pussy, ho, don't fight back. We will lay you down like a sheet. I ain't messy, but I heard from a friend of a friend that you got your ass beat from here to dead end. Yeah, ho, we like that. Pussy, ho, don't fight back. Stomp down, never been sweet. Eat.
Shit up on. Just wanted to show the shit, man. You know, people be thinking rap just on the shootouts on the news. We just showed a little bit of it. But I mean, it be some other shit, man. It could be about rap, you know, all that, man. Just not looking for this shit. You heard what Don said. I'll just be that. Other shit. Man, all that just other shit. Go ahead, pour it out. Just a little bit. Obviously, we're not pouring shit out. Like, you know what it is. Just phone shit. You put a little bit out. You know, the situation. You know, the situation shit. What the fuck we doing, baby? You know if we can see that shit. Okay. Just want to come in it a little more. You know what we doing. A little something, man. For sure we sipping. Ain't never had this one either. I like how it ain't like no overpowering pineapple. You'd rather see a hagler than shit a little bit of power. You know, and just some other shit. But we can only see it, you know, for real. If you're doing it, bun, power, all that. We'll fuck with some shit, man. We gonna get it back into some other shit too, man, because I mentioned the so good general aspect, you know. I still think some of what Marvin Hagler was saying like, later in the career, I think he tried to mention shit about where the boxing industry was going. Like nowadays, you see Roy Jones Jr. talking about Dana White and the Zaha, all the, you know, start with the Z, but the Z, like the Z boxing shit they're trying to do with the UFC. I think certain shit added. I think Roy Jones is right with the parody aspect. It does fall. It gets taken away. And I think that UFC shit has also gone from where the fuck it got over where the fuck it came from with that old Jim Brown shit. And the Gracies when they first started and shit like that. They ain't pop and it ain't hit like that. Not just because of the rules. It just don't have that old like funk to this shit. Where the first shit came in like the first like 4 years before the big major industry change. They already fucked that up, you know, with some of the changes. And some of it was off of, you know, the rules, but other shit was the politics. They even the gear they allowed to wear. Just a lot of shit stripped, literally. Yeah. I think they're doing that with the boxing. That's what Jones was saying. Or Jones saying now that they all kind of taking and stripping away more parity at a boxing. You know, really, it's not about the fighters like anymore and what they, you know, bring to the situation. Now it's just business and, you know, about, you know, little ass kissing, you know, all this shit, man. It's going up. Like the UFC, yo, it's got a big up with business shit, but with the parody shit also. And I guess what I'm saying, they kind of taking the aspect, they moving it a little to the boxing now. It's a little fucked up. You know, that's the, you know, they can, I don't know why there's certain shit they when you move it into boxing or a sport like that, or even sometimes basketball. I think it really it turned the people into what the business is doing, but it turned people away from the period. And I think that we saying the general and so the shit. I think some of that shit goes still in today. With what's happening with that point of shit. Not just boxing, but the other sports and all that. I think the period shit still goes into it because it's losing. It's trying to take away the grind soldier to all that. Now everybody's just. I mean, you can put them on top tier general shit, but it don't matter. It don't even matter, man. Or you take that motherfucker like that away from the people again. We're mentioning verses. Shit will get little, I mean, I guess bewildered. It had motherfuckers bewildered when you really look at it because the parity point. So people be asking like, what happened with the boxing? It's like people like nowadays they look back, they see the old UFC, and it's like, oh well, damn, look what the fuck they was doing. You see Mr. Chisel, the Diamonds and shit. Though kind of playing funny shit at it, but it's funny, how you saying certain shit. But I'm just remembering, but that parody, that's the entertainment. But it was real. But he said they were going to the shadow realm. That was even realer. So you take a motherfucker like that, all right, enjoying that type of shit or the pro versus Joe and shit. Yeah, man, that's your parody that you can get out of it. And I think that's what motherfuckers got out of the Roy Jones Jr. shit. So again, when you can do that, that's key. Like people try to censor people, right, and certain shit. That's not really pure. You see what I'm saying? There's a reason, obviously. Now, it's not a public speech. We kicking underground shit. So I don't give a fuck with nobody trying to tell us on this right now. We just coming from the heart, and this is motherfucking soul. This is not a censor speaking, public. This is not public. See what I'm saying? So this is something serious here. Want to keep your mission emotions. You want to keep that. You want to take it. You want to keep it social. You want to have that go on into like. I'm not saying you gotta be chiseled down. I'm saying, but people fuck with that. Like they feeling it. It was funny, like what he was saying, but it was really that real. Motherfuckers was going to shadow realms, man. But that's the serious shit that the UFC really was on. So again, I think some of that has been gone. But boxing used to have motherfuckers gone too, like or just in some shit, you know. Some of them had the reality situations, all of that going on, all of that, outside of the ring, and all of this, man, and it somehow still went into how people were in the box. Mike Tyson in the fucking Indiana U prison, and this, you had the this, the Desiree, you had the model, she. Some say she lied on Tyson. She probably did. Certain shit was off, obviously. So all these reality situations, I think boxing had a little more of that. And people was just into even the boxers, not necessarily the personal life, but just they were into kind of how the boxing was just getting on and the daily shit outside the ring. So people was sparking up a little of the fame too with the people. That's how your shit used to get down, a little bit. So when you look at it now, there is a little period thing that has been, really, has really been took off in a way. I think that that goes into some of the business practices, the industry now, and all that. So yeah, man, we just looking at the whole situation, and I think that the subject aspect of it, or to the general point of it, is still where you can keep that balance. You can still keep the situation going with the people because the people like they told Clarissa and Alicia shit. Alicia, they say isn't really a P for P fighter, but even though she's not ranked necessarily like Clarissa, they ain't nobody close to Clarissa like Alicia. Just being real shit with it. But Clarissa still, she's done more shit. She's done more, got more wins or more shot title situations. But Alicia doesn't have as much. There ain't nobody else as close to Clarissa as Alicia. Just being real. So, but people are looking for certain rankings and other little shit that kind of sometimes it takes away too from this point of boxing. I'm not saying that they finna have a match or whatever like that. I'm just saying in terms of rankings, it's interesting to see wow, these shits are really in any of the P for P rankings. It's really Clarissa and others. These shit isn't really exactly ranked like that, but from what I've seen on social media, unless I saw some bullshit. But away from that, um, when you take it to the point of that aspect of it, people still you see how they rewrote women, especially the men. Ironically, well, no, actually not ironically. That's what it is. That's the parody. See, it's not ironic there. So this it gets personal a little bit, and it goes into certain other shit with that personal accountableness. You know, I think the business practice of the market now doesn't take that into account, but at least women's boxes, you still have some of that emotion, a little bit motherfucker situation of that. So I think it's not like the WNBA. I'm gonna say one thing: women's boxing clearly is gonna do. It's just gonna do more shit than the WNBA in these days. I'm just keeping it real. People like that aspect, and it's not really, women's boxing that shit. It hit. But the men's shit, I think, is still people are gonna look at the bigger business with that, and I think that's where it's going in the sort of politics shit, man. So just checking it out. But it is interesting enough, with looking at certain rankings where that's gonna go, where these shit actually is really pretty much the closest with in that point of shit with Clarissa. So where that shit go at with it, people are gonna go off that and rock into their parody or to how they enjoy and feel really, really good about boxing. Period. So the women should add, but obviously the men should gonna add in some bigger shit, a few bigger, more situations than the women's boxing too because of the business. But that's what the fuck is gonna be on. It's just what it is. It's what's kind of supposed to be. But the men shit isn't getting that parody point of like shit like the way you see it with the women's box in these days. But the men shit is getting more of the bigger business situations. That's just what it is. But it's not having that parity either. So it's still this something keeping this sort of shit in there, the general shit. But we're gonna check into it a little bit and we're gonna kick to another little jam in the joint, man. I just want to fuck with this for a second. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna rock some shit. Okay, so we gonna get right with this, man. I don't know next joint we're gonna fuck with, but I think we just let a little bit of this play and we come back on it. Cause now it's the 24th of May. You know, maybe we go I don't know some type of way with it. You know what? I mean it's late night. I mean, but even so, look at the NBA, man. Like in the when MJ retired from the Bulls the first time, look how much hip hop they were repping. Even the white commentators talking about it in the terms of the all-star competition. I mean, talking about, hip hop was covered through the NBA and all that. At that time, man, playing different songs and seeing what the people go for or whatever. You know, not first and shit, but still they was seeing what the people go for in that situation or whatever, man. But uh, we gonna check out some more shit over here and people go at the point of where the people go for when you take a time boxing and certain industry aspects and business shit. I like to look at some Neo Gen. So I guess I'm saying that because I left up a song. And we gonna look on the rap side of shit, the roots or something like that. We just mentioned I feel it. You know, uh, we might do the roots and just some other shit. We just jam, come back with some shit though. Oh yeah, yeah. We gonna do that. We gonna ride this shit like that, man. And keep riding. Oh, we gonna let this do this work. out at this shit, man. You know, it's doing it, but it ain't played out. Know that shit. It's hagler shit, baby. Motherfucker ain't played out. Just seeing the Souljah shit, even the journey and the way he came into the boxing thing with it was very independent. Well, grueling, but independent, yeah. So that took I think it took boxing to another underrated point with the way he had the journey along in it. But he held that title for a good bit too. Whatever, he was really on that. Y'all see the bird count over there? Yeah, that type of shit, man. He was really on that. So that's what you want, really into it and everything. It had to be something in it for him to kind of keep in it, but he always had the training and the independence that kept the situation going the way he'd have something to do for it. But of course, he later had a different feeling after the Leonard fight and all that. But even so, everything had to be on point for him to keep going. So to see those things that have the mentality to see those aspects that you need, those key aspects to keep on going no matter what, and all that. I mean, you gotta like the grinder aspect of the grind shit that Hagler was on, man. That really, I think put it into another point of everything that is a will in the fucking way, man. We talking about a chant, somebody holding that, because a lot of people they can blow up, beat the chant, and then you see where the fall. It's this general and social aspect. Motherfuckers feel like they got to this. It's like, hold up, this motherfucker Marvin usually still. It's like he's still coming back from the certain fundamentals, or certain just training and gear are really some say locked in, whatever. All that to keep all that to still make another way, keep creating, keep constantly going at it. That tactical aspect, you gotta like a little soldier shit with this Hagler situation of uh what it takes to like continue the champ shit and not be the champ that will blow up and then drop real quick. So I think that took a lot of people into the point of being interested, like with the Hagler situation. That was made it like independent journey. That's what you want, because a lot of people don't last. But you look at Hagler the way he lasted. I think even with the Atlanta fight, he didn't really drain out. What I mean is like he maybe rode in the skip but so had Atlanta. But a lot of both of them maybe rode. They were older, but at the same time, you look at how much effort and all that shit they still put in. I mean, it still got the people that parody, man, and people fuck with it. I mean, it go, and it went a long way into how much people years later would still keep wanting to go back. And you look at that match or other Hagler matches, or even other matches with Leonard and certain other boxers too. But look at Hagler. There's always people who is looking back at Hagler, and they look at that how much well, not to say consistent, but how much he kept putting in the work into the champion. It wasn't just seeing Hagler the champ. It was more like, oh yeah, seeing into the damn work that Hagler was on, and that's what it was. That's what it really is, man. Seeing the damn work, man. That's the damn soldier work, man, for real. That's to keep that shit going. That's what it is. But whether you leave the ring or at a certain point or whatever age, look at how much you still take in all those experiences and keep on like into the reality, and it's still people on the period. That's the shit that right there, man. I think that it's kept people through years just fucking with the boxing and just still enjoying and all that. But now to see nowadays, now people are looking at the other work, like, well, I mean not other work, but other boxers, in the work and the grind and this little social aspect what's put it in. I guess it's a little different now, but even so, no matter what we look at certain aspects of that work, they keep going for the champ. They still keep back that Hagler shit, and that's what I say. That's what it's about. But we're gonna take it actually into a few more other little situations, but still kick it right back to the Hagler shit. But it's saying that kicking it back to the Hagler shit, just the aspect of what's put in, that it still goes so many years later, man. Just that good ass work into it and everything, the ability, the skill. I think that's the that aspect we're gonna take into some of the reality situation that we're gonna take a look at in a bit when we come to it, man. So we'll do shit like that. It's going all right. that funk keep going, right? So this shit right here, just keep it soft shit. We gonna keep it riding. You know, gonna do that shit, man. We will bring it back on some neo jazz soul aspect, whether the roots or some other shit. Want to bring in a work, little worker situation. I feel there was some soldier shit there. I think recognize a little bit. Add that to the little version shit we talking about too. But it's just some underground shit with it. But we gonna add that. You know, so we bring it back up. But we really want to look at the work and a couple of the things, a couple of the little people, realities, and industry judge criticizers or the industry. You have your analyst or whatever. We'll look at a couple of views of various situations too, man. But it's still gonna bring the shit to get it to jump in and keep the funk on, man. It's gonna do that, man. That's it. Get that. Gonna get it, baby. That's it. Gonna get it, baby. Like something, just something that see this shit. We're gonna get it, man. Y'all heard it right here. Y'all heard it, joint. What it is. We on that, like that shit, man. Yeah. It's like, man, real shit.